Welcome to my One Day in Sedona 3-hike video. My first hike was Devil's Bridge. I started this hike around 5:10 a.m. Unbelievable hike. This hike was a little over 4 miles and about 500 feet of elevation gain. My second hike was Birthing Caves. Also did some Indian ruins and a Mesa walk. I started this hike about 7:10 in the morning. Absolutely amazing hike. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it. My third hike was Robbers Roost. Started this hike a little after 10 a.m. This hike ended up being a little over 4 miles and about 800 feet of elevation gain, mostly because I did a lot of hiking off trail. Amazing hike. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it. Let's get started on Devil's Bridge. This was, again, an amazing hike. Hope you enjoy this video. All right, so I just joined the main trail, which means I got about a half mile to go. Little sliver of moon is still in the sky with me. I'm not here alone, I guess. So, a young couple just passed me, so not sure exactly what time it is. My guess is it's probably about 5:30 maybe. Not sure, but it's definitely lighter to the point where my video camera is working now. But almost to the bridge. I'm excited because it's supposed to be pretty spectacular. Alright, I am basically back to the Devil's Bridge Trail. And back to the dirt road. These peaks are spectacular. Alright, now we can see that road that I walked in on this morning. All right, just a quick breakdown of that hike. So about a mile and a half on a dirt road to get to the actual trailhead. It's a high clearance road, so regular car definitely will not make it on that road. Anyways, get to that trailhead, and it's about half a mile after that to get to the bridge. Pretty spectacular, honestly. I was shocked though, because I got there super early in the morning. It was 5:40 in the morning, and yeah, the trail the bridge already had 6 people there. So at 5:45 in the morning, crazy. I really thought I was going to be the first one there this morning, but not so much. Kind of watched the sun start to hit the peaks of the mountains around me. Beautiful. That's one of my favorite things. Probably past 25 to 30 people heading to the trail or heading to the bridge this morning on my way back. It's a busy joint. Honestly, it's a busy joint. So it's probably 6:55 in the morning right now. Back to my car. I'm gonna go do some more exploring. So my next hike was the Birthing Cave hike. Ended up doing some Indian ruins and a Mesa walk. Enjoy. So heading to the Birthing Cave. I read something that said that if you want to get there early, that's probably the best option. Otherwise, the way the sun hits it, you just get blasted by the sun. So somebody suggested to be there before 8 o'clock. So that's the plan. It's 7:15 now. It's about a 2-mile hike round trip, so it should be about a mile to get there. mile to get back out, so I'm assuming I'll be to the cave by 7:40 and hang out for a bit and then probably head back towards my car probably by 7 or probably by 8 o'clock. Probably be back to my car by, I don't know, 8:30, 8:40. So excited to do another hike in Sedona. Such a beautiful area. Love Sedona. I believe we're here. Well, basically. I'm here by myself for a minute. There's a couple behind me, but that is pretty awesome. I just came down from the birthing cave and realized that the trail continues. It stops just a little bit ahead of me. So I'm just going to take this trail and see where it goes to. It's only probably less than 2/10 of a mile, so I'm just gonna go check it out. So this is where the trail ended. Looks like some old Indian ruins. That is super cool. Did not expect this at all. Yeah, I did not expect this at all. And I'm glad I continued on. Look how thick that black soot is from fires. Years and years of fires. That is super cool. Wow. Let's see if I can get better view of it for you. Oh, that's cool. So it looks, it's kind of up on top. The birthing cave is like right there. And then these Indian ruins right here. So cool. Wow, that's cool. Look at that big old lizard. It's a big fat guy right there. I'm just gonna make my way through this area and see what I can see. Wow. Well, if you ever wanted a cool place to come and meditate, this is it. Holy crap. Just gonna do a slow turn so you can see everything. Whew. I believe down below me right there, they call that Deadman's Pass. It's another hike. Me and my daughter hiked it and we probably got into this area right here and then we turned around. Wow, this is spectacular. Might as well go on top of that one and see what I can see, huh? so I'm well over a half mile off the regular trail, just enjoying it. Just got really cool views all the way around. Kind of wondering if I get to the end of this and kind of see what the view is like, kind of standing at the end of this rock formation that I'm on. So I'm right above the birthing cave. So that's where the water goes over the edge. Yeah, right above the birthing cave. There's almost like a stairway that goes down along here to get down. I'm gonna head back and do it. I got a phone in my hand, and I'm just gonna walk down this. That is nuts. Not a staircase, but pretty dang close to being a staircase. All right, I am back on the main trail. So right there, that's where I was hanging out, just sitting on that rock. Came down the path, came all the way down to the main trail, back on the main trail, Long Canyon Trail. So this should take me back to my car. So originally I was just going to the birthing caves, or birthing cave, and then back out. When I got there, I realized that there was a trail that continued on. So I continued on with that trail, which I'm super happy I did, because it took me up to some Indian ruins, which were pretty spectacular. Really small. I guess I just love that type of stuff. So then I hiked up on top, kind of little, I don't know if you call it a mesa or whatever you want to call it, but I hiked up on top and then hiked all the way out to the very end of it. Spectacular views the whole time. There was an area that I was able to just hike down. So I hiked down, got back to the Deadman Pass Trail, which led me to Long Valley Trail, and now I'm heading back to my car. But I thought the birthing caves were kind of cool, but I'll be honest with you, everything else I did after that is the highlight of the hike for me. So anyways, it's been a great hike. If you're in this area and you're going to do the birthing caves, I would definitely, nothing that I did today was strenuous or tough, so I feel like the vast majority of people could do that hike that I just did. So all right, so the name of this hike is Robbers Roost. I honestly know very, very little about it. Again, this was recommended. I was told that takes you to some Indian ruins, which I love, and they're really, really unique. So I'm really excited to do this hike. It's supposed to be about 3 miles, and all these cactuses are so cool. It's supposed to be about 3 miles, and I think it's only about 500 feet of elevation gain. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I am in Sedona area. If you can see those beautiful mountains out there. Starting the hike about a little bit before 10 o'clock. Funny thing is, I just did 2 other hikes this morning, and both of them, the ground was really wet. Everything was really wet, and everything here appears to be really dry. So kind of interesting. Really excited to see what this looks like. So let's do it. All right, so I'm about a half mile in. It's not really a trail. Looks like it's kind of an off-road vehicle road, but it's a trail for me. So I believe that this Robbers Roost is in this big rock formation right here. Looks like on the trail it goes up, around and over. I'm about 1 mile in. So according to all trails, I got about a half mile to go. I think after I see this Robbers Roost, I'm just gonna hike around that big rock, see what else there is to see. There might be absolutely nothing, but worst case, I'll get some really good views. All right, I think we're getting very, very close. I got off the trail a little bit, kicked a cactus, messed with my mind. I'm back on the trail. Check this out. Just a nice drop off. Super cool. Oh wow, check that out. Wow. Holy crap, that's awesome. That is so cool. Dang. Before I go inside. Wow. Look at the view they had. Alright, let's check it out. That is the view. That's nuts. And these spots on the rocks. And that window going out is crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, I don't know where you get water from, but this is unbelievable. So I'm hiking around and you can see this Robbers Roost place. I'm kind of in the distance now. That's such a cool old Indian ruin. That's awesome. Whew, I just had the crap scared out of me. Walking along, minding my own business, trying to make sure there's no snakes and make sure I'm not kicking any cactuses. And then all of a sudden, like 8 birds at one moment just all of a sudden come out of the trees. And so just like all this massive flapping of wings and just whew. Obviously I scared them, but whew, it was returned. I was feeling it, man. It startled the heck out of me. That's a good view again of that from down below, but making my way around this big beautiful rock. All right. me, this is definitely I'm gonna call it Indian ruin, but I don't know 100% sure that that's accurate. But you can see tons of smoke once filled that, which made everything black. These rocks out front make me believe that some type of Indian ruin. I could be way off. There may have been much more underneath all this rubble. You can see that this whole section has fallen. That's what all these rocks are. So there very well could have been a big Indian ruin area right underneath here. I don't know. But that definitely looks like it was one of them. Back on the main road, there's that big old rock behind me. All Trail says I've gone 3.2 miles. I think I'm about a mile from the car from here. So I walked probably an extra 1.2 miles all around that rock, honestly. Went over the top of it, crossed it, down it, around the side of it. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. So this is going to be it for me in Sedona. I'm heading back to Phoenix in the next couple hours and flying home. So it's been a good time. All right, so I see my car. So I'm just about done with this hike. Looks like it's going to end up being about 4.3 miles, about 640 feet of elevation gain, and one of the coolest Indian ruins I think that I've seen, at least in the sense of it has its own natural window. Like, how cool is that? That's just crazy to me. If you enjoyed that video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it.